Hey, Jason, how do you make those captions? Did you even watch the video? Yeah, really cool. Hey, how did you do those captions? Were the words and it was like a sing-along? All right, let's talk fancy captions. This might be my most asked question. So I'm gonna show you the tool I use. Is it the easiest way to do captions? Absolutely not. Is it the coolest looking way to do captions? Today, I think so. We're gonna be working in a tool called Descript, a killer entry-level video editing tool, but one of the nice things it does, it generates these cool visualizations. So I'm gonna show you how I use Descript to generate these visualizations, export the video file of just the captions, and then slap that caption video file on top of my A-roll. Now, who's this for? What are the prerequisites here? You need to be using a video editing tool that will let you key out a background, the same way you would key out a green screen, and you need to be able to put a video on top of another video. I'm gonna show you how to do this in Premiere, which is not for the faint of heart, but there are more simple editing tools that will let you stack videos like that. I'm just gonna walk you through my workflow. So, Descript. Okay, we are into Descript. If you haven't used this one before, I'll put an affiliate link in the description so that I make all the money. We're gonna make a new project. Call this, check out my captions. So I found an old random bit from a video. I'm gonna drag and drop this onto Descript. It's gonna upload the file, and it tells us your transcription will be ready in a few minutes. So whenever you upload a file to Descript, it's gonna transcribe the text for you. And the result is a really cool kind of narrative approach to video editing. Okay, we're done transcribing. You'll notice under the video, there's this little orange bar, video processing 46%. This sucker's gonna be slow as all get out until it's done processing. So not much point in starting until that's done. Done. Okay, so the way Descript works, you've got two things. You've got the text on the left-hand side here, and then at the bottom, you've got this timeline that actually shows the words that you're saying. So first couple things I always do, I'm gonna come up with this little wrench. I'm gonna say shorten word gaps. The way that I shoot everything in a single take. If I screw something up, I go back and say the same thing again. If I gotta think through something, I just sit there in silence because that's way better than trying to one take something in 20 attempts. That's just awful. Best beginner video tip I can give you. So here we're gonna remove all of the word gaps or all of those gaps of silence. And I've got it set to remove everything longer than 5 seconds, but you can make that whatever you want. And we're gonna shorten it to 1 second. It's got 6 or 7 of them here. I'm gonna say apply to all. Just like that, it's shortened 8 word gaps. So real quick, the way editing works in Descript, you change the text. That's it. I wanna move this over here. I'm gonna cut it and paste it down there. That's it. That's mostly it. You're gonna spend a bit of time in here in the timeline kind of pulling things around. For example, this is probably too big of a word gap, but your first pass is kind of rearranging things how you want it. Second path is just tidying up the timeline. Pulling in stuff like this, it's gonna be a little too long. So it's not always gonna get your words 100% correct. So you can click into the words, change them, change the punctuation for stuff like this, and that's kind of it. So cool thing Descript does is it creates these visualizations. So I'm gonna come up here to File, Export, and I'm gonna go to Audiogram. You've probably seen these in the wild before. What they are different types of basically graphics using the words here. So they use these a lot for, podcasts, that sort of thing, but there's several different styles you can click through. If you're on social much, you've almost certainly seen this stuff before. So we can change the accent color or the color that it highlights the word. I'm gonna change this to, let's say, green. And the trick here is you want a translucent background. So you can set the background to be any image that you want. Right now it's just blue, but this could be green, like a green screen, because what we're gonna do in the next step is we're gonna key out that background from this visualization so that the only thing left is the text with that highlight progressing through the text. Now in my case, I wanna use a green accent color here, so I'm gonna make the background blue, and that'll be really easy to key out in Premiere. Now again, I'm gonna show you how to do this in Premiere, but this works with any editing tool that will let you do two things. One, key out a background like a green screen, and two, put 2 videos on top of each other. Okay, so we're gonna publish this. What it does is it publishes it online, but from that page, it's downloadable. So I'm gonna copy the link, and we can see the audiogram is generating. Okay, so it's generated the audiogram. It's just a video file. I'm gonna hit download here. The last thing we need to do in Descript is to export the main A-roll video itself. So why can't we use the original A-roll video that I first put into Descript? because we've changed it. We removed the word gaps. So I need to export the video, that is this A-roll video from Descript, so that the audio and the captions line up. So I'm gonna come up to File, Export, Export to Video, set your resolution and all that down here. Okay, it's done. Mom, the video's ready. Okay, so we can pop over to Premiere. That video file is done rendering and make a new project. Captions. So we got 2 videos to pull in, the A-roll and our captions. Drop them right on top. Then delete the audio out of the captions because I don't actually need audio from both. And here we go, done. Just kidding, not done. Okay, so we gotta get rid of the blue background, right? I'm gonna come over to Effects, and I think it's called Ultra Keys, the one I usually use. Gonna drag and drop this bad boy onto our caption video, and then use the dropper tool to get rid of the blue. That's it. That's it. That's the process. Okay, so we probably wanna resize this, move it around somewhere more helpful. Gonna throw it up in the top left here. Gotta be mindful of parts of your video that are gonna have a white background, because that'll make it hard to see. Seems all right. There you have it. So, fancy captions, just one video on top of the other with the background keyed out. Only thing left to do is render that out of Premiere, and you are good to go. So not too bad, right? I think that's the best looking caption I've seen right now. And if you're doing social media videos, you have to have captions. Hopefully that helps. You wanna learn more about how I do videos? Check out this guy up here where I walk you through my whole workflow. I'm getting long-winded for the outro. And the result is a really cool kind of narrative approach to video editing. Excuse me? Guess I'll pause while this transcribes. So I just take a nap until it's done because there's no point. Oh, just, I don't need to do this. I already recorded the outro. Bye.